You're listening to the Empowered Woman, Badass and Unfiltered podcast, a place for inspiration, empowerment, and personal development, showcasing badass women from all over the world, giving tips on personal development, mindset, and healing. I'm your host, Olivia, transformational success coach for spiritual female entrepreneurs. Now let's dive into this episode. Welcome back to the Empowered Woman, Badass and Unfiltered podcast. This month, the month of February, I'm going to be focusing on habits. That's my word of the month. And this year, I'm doing something a little different. I'm focusing not only on like one word per month, but delivering content to help your life in that field. So anyway, let's get right into this. This one is 5 habits that have drastically improved my life. All right, that first habit that has drastically improved my life is my relationship with God. I'm not just saying being a Christian. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is me actively spending the time to go to God and spend time in scripture and prayer has changed who I am. And why I call it a habit is because you are actively spending time with God, So that's why it's you choose to, just like relationships take work, a relationship with God takes work. So me actively putting in my middays with Jesus, having my morning Bible studies with my son and everything that I do, like right before bed, all of these habits, these rituals, whatever you want to call them, they strengthen my relationship with God. The second habit that has drastically improved my life, and this is one that I don't do, is not drinking alcohol. Not drinking alcohol has drastically improved my life. And I say that because I'm not hungover in the morning. I don't have the empty calories. My body just overall feels, my recovery in the gym is so much better than what it was when I was drinking. So yes, not drinking is definitely one of the better habits that I have. 3, practicing self-discipline. I am not disciplined. I might come across as some disciplined person, but I am not this disciplined person. I practice the art of self-discipline, and I practice it often. The 4th one is having a healthy lifestyle. So having a healthy lifestyle includes like eating the healthy food, being active, going to the gym, all of those things that come under health, that umbrella of health, and having that type of lifestyle. That is what I'm talking about. Is it healthy for me to, eat all the pizza that I want to eat? No, so I don't do that. Do I have days that I eat more than I should or have like McDonald's? Yes, McDonald's is my favorite fast food restaurant. Judge me. That's fine. The 5th habit that I've had is reviewing and reflecting. Okay, this list probably isn't the typical list that you thought it would be, but I'm telling you, I sucked at this. I sucked at this hard. Now, reviewing and reflecting is something that I actively have to work on. This is not something that I'm great at, but it's a habit that has drastically improved my life. And I'm going to tell you why. When you actually take time to look over the things that you're doing, to reflect the choices you've made on a continual basis, you start to recognize the patterns that are serving you and the patterns that are not serving you. And you can self-correct so much faster. I read in a book, The Slight Edge, that the Apollo was off course 96% of the time, but it still landed on the moon. Life is autocorrecting all the time. We are autocorrecting all the time. The faster you do that, the faster you get ahead. And that's why I love this habit. Now, I know I said that I had 5 tips, but I have another one for those of you that have listened to up to this point. And it is practicing mindfulness, meditation, calming my mind, the mind work. That's, it's such a good habit. It gets me to a baseline level when it comes to like knowing when I'm being triggered, when it comes to knowing when I'm getting uncomfortable, when it comes, and the thing is, that's another thing. I have a habit of getting out of my comfort zone. So I can feel when it's like when I'm doing, if I'm going to do something that is going to make me, it's going to stretch me. I know that feeling, but it helps to know what your baseline is as well. So knowing what my baseline is definitely brought upon because of my mindfulness, like my practicing of mindfulness, my practicing of meditation, my practice, those things, calming my mind. Now, what is a habit that has improved your life? Please share with me. Email me at olivia@oliviatmcook.com. Message me on Instagram at coach_live, or wherever you are on social. I'm Olivia Cook on social. Also Coach Live on like on Facebook. That's like my business one, but my personal one is Olivia Cook, and you're more than welcome to follow me there because I share more stuff on my personal page than my professional page. Just giving you a heads up. Anyway, with all of that being said, go out and be a badass.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Empowered Woman, Badass and Unfiltered podcast. If you found any value in this, please consider sharing and subscribing. Now go out and be a badass.